Jewel back again with another super cool astrology video, and we are talking about Sun Quintile the Moon in Synastry. So Synastry is chart comparison. It is not the Composite Chart, which is a different series with videos under a different playlist called Composite Chart Aspects Between Partners. This is Synastry Aspects Between Partners. So chart comparison is when we have two birth charts, separate charts, and we have them side by side or overlaid one on top of the other, so we can see all the aspects between two people. We can see how they relate on a day-to-day basis, how they feel about each other, where the attraction is, how they meet each other's emotional needs, more on a day-to-day relating. The composite chart is like the bigger story between two people. Also shows how they feel about each other, but it's like the larger narrative. The synastry is more like the day-to-day getting along. So, Sun Quintile the Moon is a fabulous aspect. If you have this, be happy, because there aren't very many people that actually get this one. This is fantastic if you've got this one going on. Super, super cute energy here. I like it even better in the composite chart. But in synastry, it brings this really fun, flirty, giggly, magical energy between two people. The sun really gives outer expression to the the creative emotions of the moon. This is a very creative aspect between two people. I think of it as the best friend energy, because it has this quality of just infinite understanding. And, you know, when you have a friend relationship, a platonic relationship, it's very much, you know, more accepting and, you know, than a romantic relationship, which is typically, you know, based on needs or expectations. You know, friendships are very much about giving, and that is the energy that we have between these two, is of selfless giving and understanding, just a real innate understanding between the two of how each other operates and an appreciation of it. So the moon person really creates the emotional environment for the sun person to achieve their dreams, to see their goals come into three-dimensional reality, to see their artistic pursuits or their creative side or their creative needs come into being. And the sun person really helps the moon person to shine emotionally, to really come out, to really show up in an honest way in the world, because they're very appreciative of the moon's natural expression, the moon's habits, the moon person's you know, emotional nature is just seen as something beautiful and that should be shared in the world. So both of them really provide this boost when it comes to having their creative potentials really show up. So there is a love of children, very common, when we have this quintile going on. They either, you know, work creatively with children, or happen to have a lot of children around them, or they typically will have children when we have this aspect. And this is the parent team that is really fun, that brings this creative energy into their child rearing. There is this, you know, shared pursuit or the shared love of children. So it's very much, you know, makes for two parents that are kind of childlike themselves and are, you know, great friends to their children. So It is a very creative and encouraging aspect that really has two people wanting to bring the natural, the fun, the artistic things of each other out into the world to be seen. So a lot of giggling and flirting, and there is just a real magic to the relating when we have this particular quintile. So all sun to moon aspects in synastry are very much showing how the identity, the style, the expression, the personality of the sun person, how those match up or in line with, or how good of an understanding there is with the moon person's habits, habitual emotional nature, their needs. So, you know, how those two match up. So, you know, it's the inner and the outer. How well does one's outer, the sun, match up and support another person's inner, the moon? So, this is a fabulous one. If you've got it, be grateful. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If you have not, you can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com. You can find me on Facebook at Truth and Aspect Astrology, where I do birthday descriptions, the daily astro weather forecast, articles, all kinds of fun stuff over there, so check it out. And I will be back super, super soon. Bye-bye.